Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another motivational video for y'all. And this is a this is a video that goes out to all of my people that knows that when it comes down to being brainwashed, and when it comes down to being programmed, it's like they pretty much don't really want us like asking any questions if we know something is not right. But I just want to let y'all know something. If you know that something is not right, it's okay to ask questions. If you know that something is not right, it's okay to be a why person, because with a lot of stuff that go on in this world, it doesn't make a difference if it's with the school system. It doesn't make a difference if it's with the government. It doesn't make a difference if it's with the presidential elections. If you know something is not right, it's okay to ask questions, because I know that like there's probably some of you out there that feel that when it comes down to like the presidential election, voting for like a president, I know that there's like some of you out there that probably feel that voting for a president, like some of you probably feel that some people out there feel that voting for a president, they think that they can depend on a president to help change their life. But you know that in all reality, the only person that people can depend on to change their life is God. Yeah, I mean, like instead of depending on a president, depend on God and have faith in yourself and believe in yourself, because when it comes down to presidential elections, it seems like they pretty much already have it planned about who's gonna be like the next president. Because that's the thing about it too. People, they wanted Donald Trump out of office, and like they ended up voting for Joe Biden, and they starting to realize that Joe Biden is not really like doing anything to help. And that's another thing too, like when it came down to the black community. And this is no disrespect. This is no disrespect. I mean, yeah, history. I understand there's never been a black president. I get that. I mean, a black man becoming the first black president, I do feel that that's a great thing. But that's the thing about it, like in the black community, a lot of black people, they voted for Barack Obama just because he was black, and they started to realize that he didn't really do a whole lot for the black community. And again, this is no disrespect, but I know that there's a lot of you out there that are like white people, and you know that like with a lot of stuff that goes on in this world, you know that with a lot of stuff that goes on in this country, you know that there's a lot of stuff that's not right. And it's okay to ask questions. And that's another thing too. You know what I mean? When it comes down to these TV shows, like with these cartoons, a lot of people be talking about saying that The Simpsons be predicting a lot of stuff, but the Boondocks predicted a lot of stuff too. The Boondocks predicted on how black people would feel some type of way if a certain black person didn't really feel excited or enthusiastic about Barack Obama becoming the first black president. Because when Huey was asked how do you feel about Barack Obama becoming the first black president, like Huey didn't really feel excited. His response was just eh. Like, in other words, it wasn't really all that exciting to him, and people felt some type of way about his response. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, and don't get me wrong, I get it. History. But that's another thing about the black community. In the black community, we have to come together. In the black community, we have to work together. In the black community, we have to support one another. In the black community, we gotta stop it with all of the violence, with all of the belittling each other, with all of the you know, treating each other like dirt. We gotta support one another. We gotta show these other communities that we have the power. We gotta show these other communities that within the black community, in the black community, we can do beautiful things. If one of us wants to start up a business, Let's support that. Let's support one another. I mean, with all the stuff that's going on in this world, we can't really like afford to be beefing with each other in the black community. Instead of us beefing with each other in the black community, let's come together. Let's support one another. Let's look out for each other. You know what I mean? Let's build each other up instead of breaking each other down. Let's not kill each other. Let's not fight each other. Let's come together because I mean these other communities, they have what it takes to come together, but it's like in the black community there's always a lot of violence that goes on. You know what I mean, we can show the people that in the black community we have the power to come together, and we also have the power to stop all the violence that be going on. And like I said before, people are tricked by stereotypes. Like I said before, the stuff that they show you on TV, the stuff that they show you on these reality shows, it's just a stereotype. Don't get tricked by the stereotypes. Don't let the stereotypes fool you. At the end of the day, it's just a stereotype. It is just a stereotype at the end of the day. But it really don't make a difference. Every race, every nation, every race, every nationality gets stereotyped. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, because that's the thing about it. Like, just like it's a stereotype that when it comes down to basketball, like most black people enjoy playing basketball. I mean, I enjoy basketball. I mean, basketball was a hobby, but there's white people that enjoy basketball too. You know what I mean? People be talking about saying that basketball is a black man's game. Basketball is a sport. Basketball is a sport that anybody can play. I mean, and that's another thing too, because yeah, like just like when they talk about like white rappers being guests in hip hop, it kind of seems like some people feel the same way in basketball. Some people may talk about saying that when it comes down to like white basketball players, they're like a guest in basketball, and that's not even true at all. I mean, basketball is a sport. I mean, don't get me wrong, is basketball a part of hip hop? I mean, yeah, pretty much. You got a lot of rappers that wear Jordans. You got a lot of rappers that wear LeBrons. You got a lot of rappers that wear Iversons. You got a lot of rappers that wear KDs. I mean, yeah, basketball has a lot to do with hip hop. But that's the thing about it. Like, basketball wasn't. Yeah, like, from my understanding, I don't believe basketball was invented by a black man. From my understanding, basketball was invented by a white man. But you see, in the black community, like black people enjoy basketball. White people enjoy basketball too. You know what I mean? Don't go by the stereotypes. The stuff that they show you on TV, it's just a stereotype. Like in order to not believe the stereotypes, you gotta go out and you gotta explore. You gotta go out and you gotta travel. Like don't get tricked by the stereotypes because people may be thinking that these type of people act this way, and people be thinking that these type of people act that way. Don't get tricked by the stereotypes because it seems like you got people out here that just go by the stereotypes. They're tricked. Don't be one of those people. Go out and explore and realize that the stuff that they show you on TV is just a stereotype. I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all. I just wanted to give y'all some knowledge. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Afraid of Falling in Love, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.